Hey guys, it's me again, and this is probably going to be a little review of Venom 2. I decided to hold it off because I wanted to let other people, watch it. I'm pretty sure everyone has watched it by now, so they're able to comment this video and see other people's opinions on it. So my thoughts. It's a pretty bad movie. I'll start with the pros. Given what the actors were given, for the acting was great. It was awesome. The script needs to be better though, but I have no problem with the actors so far. And Carnage's design is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is probably the best looking Carnage we have ever seen. Live action. I think this is the only time he's in live action, to be honest. I think that's where the pros end, unfortunately. Cons. The story is the same. I don't think it even focuses on Carnage, considering, which is kind of stupid considering that they literally advertise Carnage to be the main thing of the plot of this movie. I expected more, but it's pretty much the same, with Venom being, addicted to Andy, and yeah, they need to find each other. If you watch the first movie, you'll be forgiven for watching the second movie because it's essentially the same, really. Heck, even the prison breakout scene is kind of similar to the Venom 1, where Riot breaks out of the entire lab and goes to the rocket. Carnage, they absolutely got wrong as a character. This guy's going on joyrides and shit instead of murdering people. I think he only murdered like a few people in the movie. I expected a higher kill count, to be honest, but it's also due to the rating as well. Con number 3, comedy. Considering this is Carnage, I think we should have dropped the comedy, to be honest with you. It's meant to be like a dark, gritty symbiote movie, not some MCU action. They're using the same formula and it's wearing off. And I think a lot of people are starting to hate it now. Heck, lots of people hated it in Black Widow, or during the funeral scene where Yelena is mourning her sister's death, and then that bloody snot came up. But yeah, the comedy is just overforced, to be honest. One comedy scene I just like was, the fuck this guy sequence. And finally, they wasted the other symbiotes that were on the first. Man, they really could have done like 2 more movies before they went to the MCU. There were other symbiotes that came in during the first scene. The first movie actually, like 3 to 4. Venom, Riot, then there was the yellow symbiote. A blue symbiote died. I think that was Mayhem. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. There are clearly other symbiotes which you could have explored, and the fact that you decided to go to the MCU that quick, it just wastes them, in my opinion. However, they could come back. I don't know how this is going to work with the new Spider-Man. Which leads to con number 5. We are never going to get like an R-rated movie. The dark rating would work well with Andrew Garfield's and, Tobey Maguire's. Tom Holland, not so much. Guys, he's 15 years old. well, with the time scale. He could be 20 years old, but some people have been telling me that apparently you don't age, which is kind of bullshit because 5 years did go past. So Tom would realistically be in college by now instead of high school, or more like middle school actually, because high school is like 16 to 18. I don't know how it works in the USA, the entire year thingy, but yeah, he should be in college by now. But the point is, Tom Holland's Spider-Man seems a bit kiddish for his rivalry with Venom, considering how Venom's meant to be like an R-rated character with blood and shit. Get what I'm saying? So I don't know how this is gonna work, considering how this Spider-Man is so like focused on Tony Stark and not on his own character. Like shit, his character development in the first movie was based off the fact that Tony Stark basically demoted him and took his suit away in the first. I really wanted to like this movie. As a matter of fact, I was pretty hyped. The first Venom, while it had its flaws, it was enjoyable with good aspects, character development. Wright was a prominent villain for once, despite the fact that he was boring. And we had cool fight sequences. I think in this Venom, Carnage and Venom are the only people that have like one fight sequence, and that's it. So yeah, that's my review of the Venom 2. Pretty forgettable movie if you ask me. I only watched it once and that's it. I don't think there's not much memorable sequences. And also the film needs to be longer. How did I forget about that? I think the first Venom movie was like 2 hours. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys have a good day and listen.